1993, we go to gold medal. Third in regional, fourth in state. 1997, we have James Laparino, who's not qualifier, 96 and 97. Will state team runner up to 97, state team runner up to 97, all state in 1997. We move to 1997 with Chris Ford. Chris had 119 career victories, or Florida's most winningest wrestler. Then we move to 05 with J.R. Hager. It was his graduation year. He was a state champ and 04. For that 05 year, R.J. Sweat, state qualifier Oklahoma national team. He's now the head coach of the collision program at Oklahoma Wesleyan University. In 2009, we have Derek Stewart. Derek came to us as a state champ in 2009. 2008, he was state champ. Moving to 2010, somebody who is right here all the time, John Bullock. John was a state qualifier in 10, was state champ in 15, 2008 champion in 2010. Also from 2010, Dustin West. He finished third in the state in 2009. 2015, we have Christian Kaiser, first state champion of 2015, and his senior year. 2015, it's Peyton Bailey. 2012, he was second, the second place, 2013, second place, 14, third place, 15, first place. State qualifier each year. Congratulations, Peyton. From 2015, Marcus Simmons. 2012, state champ. 13, he was state runner-up. 14 and 15 both state championship. 2017, Juan Daniels II. Now let's get to our 1999 state championship team celebrating their 20th anniversary. We'll start with Mr. Mike Cook, who graduated in 2001. Three-time team state, two-time dual state team member. Graduated in 2001, he's another person to see around Oklahoma wrestling nights. Mr. Neil Phillips. 1999 Georgia State, 2000 second state, 2001 Thurston State, team state champs all 4 years of his high school career. Graduated 1999 Don Woodley. 98 dual state championship teams, 99 dual state championship teams. Also graduated 99 Rafael Laparino. Had a first international ranking, two-time state champ, two-time dual state champ, state runner-up, dual state runner-up, state placer, two-time state qualifier, high school All-American, and college All-American. Mr. Daniel Smith, graduated in 1999. The state champion, national U.S. Open champion, was All-State. Now the guy that helps us put all this stuff together, the 1999 graduate. Little over this, is a 98-99 regional champion, 98-99 Max U.S. Open champion, 98-99 dual state team state champion, 98-99 state champion, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Branson Phillips. Now let's talk a little bit about this 1999 state championship team. They were ranked the #1 overall team by USA Today. at Strong State. Here's the tournaments that they won that season. First at the Perry Vertical 10, first at Backside US Open, first at Gary Invitational, first at Jared Goins Invitational, first at Putnam City North, first at Regionals, first at Dual State, and first at the Traditional State title. Ladies and gentlemen, let's honor the 1999 state championship team. Great job, gentlemen. And now, what about another big hand for the rest of our wonderful alumni wrestlers?
Tiger Threads is your one-stop shop to get all things BA. Whether you're a little Tiger, current student, or proud alum, a parent, or just a fan of Broken Arrow, Tiger Threads is taking black and gold to a whole new level with apparel and spirit accessories. Tiger Threads is located inside the front entrance of Broken Arrow High School and is open Monday through Friday. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, and visit us online at batigerthreads.com.
Happiness is getting what you want. But first, let me explain how I got here. When I needed a vehicle, I went online and saw tons of ads. Click here, buy here, come here. So overwhelming. I want the best price and selection with the least hassle. So it's simple. I clicked on MatthewsFordBA.com, made an appointment to take a test drive, and was greeted with a warm handshake and the fantastic price that matched what I saw online. Click, shop, drive at MatthewsFordBA.com. Only in Broken Arrow.
To get great care for your everyday life, you need more than an everyday doctor. You need one that listens. And that's just what Ascension doctors at St. John do. Listening to you helps us see your whole picture. And with care teams who take the time to understand you, getting the care you need when and where you need it has never been easier. Find care that is right for you at getstjohncare.com.
My name is Abigail Bailey. I was at my yearly checkup when I was 12, and we went and got x-rays, and she diagnosed me with scoliosis and that we needed surgery as soon as possible.
Tulsa Bone and Joint was very compassionate. They took their time with us. They answered questions. He was very encouraging.
Dr. Clark helped me see that there is life after spinal fusion. Just because your spine is fused doesn't mean that you can't do what you love to do.
My dad's always saying a little extra effort now will really pay off later. Here's how you can put in just a little extra effort and help out our schools in a big way. Just switch your checking account to TTCU. It's easy, and every time you use your school pride card, TTCU donates to our schools. So far, over $1 million. They're the only ones doing that. So make the switch to TTCU and be the person who's making a difference for our schools. My dad's always saying a little extra effort now will really pay off later.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Let's meet the wrestlers for this evening's match. First of all, on the your side.
Welcome to Broken Arrow Fieldhouse, Coach. How we doing today?
Doing fine, doing fine. Glad to be here. Okay, it looks like tonight is alum night. They're having technical difficulties.
113 pounders, Purple Whitbread against Ethan Norton. Moving to 101 pounds, John Moore against
Okay, coming to you live from Broken Arrow Fieldhouse gym, where you have tonight's duel going to be against Sand Springs, Broken Arrow.
Yes, it's going to be a good duel tonight, Coach. Got several things going on over the weekend. Broken Arrow wrestled at Sapulpa Invitational and won first as the team. Got several placers that placed first. Bryce Cockrell, Blazik Perez, Reese Withcraft, Bryce Machota, Skillings, and Gavin Potter. And we had Zach Marcuselli got second. We got Noah Cortez that got first. Got first overall on the team. And they had team rankings come out for the nation, and Broken Arrow is now ranked 14th in the nation. That's pretty doggone good, Coach.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. 14th in the nation, first in the state. But once again, the season is still early. It have a lot of rusting still remaining. Very young team that Broken Arrow has here. They have a few seniors at the top, but overall, these guys, like I said, they're good. They're good. Just keeping it real.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. And I think they actually have a week off, and then they're going to wrestle Allen, Texas. So they're leaving the state of Oklahoma to go wrestle Allen, Texas, and then they come back and I think wrestle Bigsby on that Thursday.
Yeah, I think this weekend they do have a duel with Ponca City, I believe. And then you're right, they do travel out of state, and they have a couple of tournaments down there, a couple of duels down there. So this team is traveling quite a bit. I think overall they're probably only going to have like 2 duels at home. Most of the time, like I said, they usually have quite a few duels. But this team right here, man, they're traveling. Trying to get out there, a lot more exposure when you travel and have a tough schedule like this.
You're exactly right, and that's exactly where you see the good, the bad, the ugly, and you keep going. We're getting ready to do the national anthem right here. Be right back. All right, folks, we are back. Getting ready to start out. They are doing the corn flip right now. Something else, Coach, that I just got handed to me is that the Sand Springs at the Sapulpa Invitational got fourth over the weekend.
They did. It was a good tournament over there. I think, well, for sure, Broken Arrow was first. I think Collinsville was second in that tournament. And yeah, I'm not sure who was third.
I think it was maybe Comanche.
Oh, yeah, Comanche, you're right.
Yeah,
you're
Comanche.
Right. Yeah, they did come up here and travel. They had a good match with their 220-pounder against Broken Arrow Zach Marcuselli. Both those guys are nationally ranked in the top 10. Mm-hmm. And that was a multiple overtime match, but yes.
That's good. Look like they're going to start today at 106 pounds for Sand Springs. You got Chris Forbes.
And for Broken Arrow, Bryce Cockrell.
All right.
You know, Forbes is in a low stance right there with a hand on the mat. This guy's a good ear-to-ear tie. Cocker with the underhook there on that right side.
I think that's Forbes. Forbes actually, his dad, I think, wrestled for Broken Arrow. I think he's a Broken Arrow alumnus.
Okay. I know it was pretty interesting with the alum night here this evening. Had brought out a bunch of guys who actually hadn't seen since they graduated, or since my son graduated technically.
Right.
Yeah. It's good to see everyone, a lot of the parents and everything.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, these guys are doing some pretty good hand fighting, and nobody's really committed to a shot yet. Like they're just trying to feel each other out.
Cocker with a sweep single. He's right. He's going to come up with it. And here he needs to just go ahead and shelf it. He has plenty of time. Don't rush the takedown.
There's 2 points. 2 points, which is a good takedown. Need to climb up, and they're going back to the center of the mat.
That's one of the things that a lot of these wrestlers get overzealous, and they'll have that leg up, and that guy start going to the edge and try to finish on the edge. And, hey, just go ahead and drag him back to the center. Take your time, make sure you get a good, secure a good takedown.
Right.
Cocker with a good tight waist. Go ahead and re-drop. He has to return him back to the mat here.
Have to be careful not to lock hands here. He's put on a pretty good tough ride. Going into the second period here. Looks like Sand Springs chose to defer, so that means the Broken Arrow, Mr. Cockrell, is going down.
Looks like the official for tonight is JR.
JR Blows. He was with us last week at Union. Mr. Cocker's doing a stand-up, trying to get hand control there. All he's got to do is hip heist out.
There you go.
There you go. 1 point, Mr. Cockrell.
Has a good strong collar tie there.
Yes, he does. He's controlling. That was a nice snap down.
Okay, post ahead. Right here, you got a circle. Or head in the hole. Gotta keep wrestling on the edge here. Cocker with it once again for that sweep single.
That's the second time he's been on that. Let's see if he can finish it here.
Finished the first time. You gotta come up with it. Watch where he's at. You need to go ahead and drag him back to the center. That's what you need to do here.
Yes, he does. Stand up with it right there. I couldn't finish it. Got 45 seconds to go in the second period. Bringing it back to the middle. Less than 30 seconds to go, second period. Broken Arrow's up 3-0. Normally, with the little bitty guys, they normally scrap and go at it, but these guys are being kind of conservative, filling each other out. Maybe
they got about 10 seconds remaining here. Gonna score at perfect time.
Trying to fill each other out, make sure that nobody makes a mistake, I guess, for regional seedings, I guess, is what they're thinking.
Could be.
All right, third period, Sand Spring chooses down. Score still 3-0.
He has a half in there pretty tight.
Yes, he does.
Bar now. Sand Spring wrestler. He's fighting over there, has a hip block in.
He actually needs to get up off the leg before he gets a stolen call.
That's the first they call a stalemate.
Yeah, he went stalemate. All right, we got an escape by Mr. Forbes. Score is 3-1 with less than a minute and 20 left to go. I think things might heat up just a little bit more.
Yeah. Forbes is going to turn the offense up if Cockrell doesn't himself. Has that underhook on that right side. Sometimes a lot of those guys look for a pancake right about there when they have put them up on that far arm and have an underhook.
Yeah, looks like the ref is talking to him about backing out. So he backed out of bounds, stalemate.
I know the college rules is totally different if you back straight out, but I think some of the rule changes in high school this year, they're trying to adopt some of those. But naturally, some officials call it differently. I think it should be consistent across the board. Watching some of those high school tournaments out east, you saw a little bit different how calls were made. All right, about 20 seconds remaining. 3-1.
Looked like the ref is calling for a little bit of action. But looked like Mr. Cochran has kind of controlled him with that underhook there
exactly.
and the old elbow.
Just can't.
Oh,
there was
okay.
There was a caution for stalling there.
Yep.
Time.
All right, Broken Arrow got a win there, 3-1. Now, something else, too, that most people don't know about the head coach over at Sand Springs is Mr. Jared Patterson.
Yeah, first-year coach over there, correct?
First-year coach, and from OU, and his dad is a legend in Cushing.
And Jarrett was a 4-time state champion over in Cushing.
Yes, he was.
He was part of that great high school team. I can't recall the year. It was the same year that I know Dallas Bailey was on that team, and there was a few others. Who was also a 4-timer.
Right.
And yeah, I think that team was the first team to beat the Dream Team.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Exactly right. Starting at 113 now, we have Brendan Wisely for Sand Springs.
And also Jackson Cock for Broken Arrow. Jackson, he got third last week at the tournament, the Jerry Billings tournament over in Sand Springs. And Wisely, I think he wrestled down at 106, and he got third also.
Okay.
So far, just they're kind of filling each other out, being cautious. Yeah, this Sand Springs team is a fairly young team. They have, I think, only he's on the single. I think they only have like 2 seniors on the squad.
Oh wow, yeah, that's pretty good.
Finish that, yeah. Got it high.
There we go. There's
a scramble.
Scramble. There's 2 right there. Less than 40 seconds to go in the first period. Broken Arrow's up 2-0.
About 30 seconds remaining. See if you can get a good ride in right here. Ride him out if he's not going to turn him. Yeah. See him working for that bar. Watch that scrambles.
Yeah, he
Start rolling
tried to
around
do a roll around, didn't he? Putting him on crossface there.
Yeah. He's trying to look for that cradle on the other side now. Now he's trying to
maybe try to do a bob wire there.
Short time here.
I think it's best to stay behind the elbows here.
Don't let him out.
Go. Oh,
see.
Yeah. 1 point with
as the
buzzer went off. Yeah, they got to understand, as far as the time limits and things like that. Going into the second period here, Broken Arrow chooses down. got to pay attention to the details here. Because giving up that 1 point could be crucial.
He sits out, and then looks like Wisely's trying to throw hooks in there. Just a couple boots in and pop those arms out, trying to flatten him out so we can go to work on top. Cochran needs to go ahead and clear one side or the other.
Yes, he does. He needs to put those legs together and hip, and then crawl
like
forward, and then he'll be out. All he's got to do is crawl forward here. He's having a bit of difficulty getting off bottom. I mean, he's been ridden almost for 45 seconds here, which is not good. Got to be able to get off bottom.
Clear your wrist. Looks like Wisely's kind of barring him up right here, so he can't really do too much.
Well, he's got to, like you said, got to put that old hip down and legs
now
together.
Now he has a wing in. Looks like he has a
forward.
wing in right now. It could be. He'll really do something.
We're less than 45 seconds. Look like potentially dangerous here.
Okay, he needs to come to his feet or sit out. He cannot allow him to throw the
Coach
legs
just told
back
him
in.
just that.
To his
Get
feet.
to his feet, and he got
Yeah.
to his feet quick and went right back down. But he's got that leg, so he's got to turn into him here.
Don't let the leg in. Now, if the leg is over the top of his arm, he pulled it out. He had opportunity because he looked like he was riding too high.
Yes, indeed. He let an opportunity go. He should have held onto the leg and spin around to the head.
Got to work hard on bottom. If not, you get beat up down there. So that's looks like what's happening to Mr. Cochran.
Very, very exhausting.
About 15 seconds remaining in this period.
Look like we're getting ready to. Oh, we got hit for stalling. That's not good either. 2-1 going into the third period.
Short time.
Now this is going to be a little difficult. I mean, he's got a stalling call against him. He's only up by 1 point, so now he's got to ride him out. And then if he
escapes, he has to get a takedown.
Yeah, he's got to get a takedown.
Right now he has a good tight waist in there and trying to work on that that left arm. Looks like the Wisely kid is really looking for hand control.
Yes, he is.
Which is smart. That's one of the keys in escaping off the bottom. You got to catch hands.
Yes, you do. Oh,
There's
he
another
just did a roll.
Don't give up two.
Okay. All right. Yeah, the smart decision is always give up one, not two. We're tied up with less than a minute and 20 seconds to go. Now he's got to get in on the attack and get a takedown. Both of them is check the clock to see exactly how much time is left. He's banging pretty hard on the head.
Snapping. Has an underhook. Go ahead and work it.
1 minute.
We're less than a minute. He's got to make some action happen. He's got to be careful because Mr. Wisely's in a very low stance.
His shot is single. He's on that leg. He has to keep that hip lock in there. Try to improve his position. Can't let him cut it back. Can't let him cut it back. Keep the hip lock in there.
Uh-oh.
There's a whizzer.
Yeah, he's got to keep that whizzer pretty hard.
Oh,
there we go.
Outstanding job with it.
Reversal for two.
With this scramble right there. He had bad position on that leg, but then he didn't give up. All right,
he's got less than 20 seconds to go in the period.
Just going to go ahead and ride him out.
Up 4-2.
Good bar. Pressure in, don't just set. Can't set. He's to his feet, he's going to roll. Nope. Give up one.
Then Smart gave up one, not two. All right, we pick up another win there, Coach. We win 4-3 at 113 pounds.
Okay, coming up next.
At 120 pounds for Sand Springs is Riley Ware. I think he is a senior, Coach.
Yes, he's a two-time state champion as well. He's looking for his third one this year.
Who's he wrestling?
He's wrestling Jared Hill.
Jared Hill, okay. Uh-oh, okay.
I think the official was stopping it. I think there had been a little bit of hands in the face or a little bit of chippiness right there.
Yeah, slapping each other.
Yeah.
You know, I think Mr. Ware was around when Dayton Fix was wrestling with Sand Springs. I want to say that he was either a
freshman or something.
Freshman or sophomore,
yeah.
somewhere around in there.
Yeah, I think we may have been sophomore. Dayton's a redshirt freshman, so it's been 2 years ago.
Right. Looked like Sand Springs got hit with an early stalling.
Now, Jarrett last week.
Going off the body right here.
You can watch the throw. Watch the throw. There's a headlock.
All right, yeah, it was on headlock. Got to be careful and got to roll through on that stuff. Looked like somebody's ribs are hurting for Sand Springs. We've got a headgear problem with Mr. Hill.
It looked like a slight injury possibly
Yeah.
over there on Riley Ware. Yes, he's one of Sand Springs' 2 returning placers. Once again, like I mentioned earlier, he's a 2-time state champion.
Okay.
He finished 3rd last week at this tournament in Sand Springs.
Okay.
And Hill finished 5th. I'm not sure if they met in that tournament, but they're meeting today, that's for sure.
Man, it sounds like 120 was tough. If these two here didn't place 1 or 2.
Yeah. Kid Zach Blankenship, I think, won that bracket. Rocky Stevens out of Collinsville.
Oh, okay.
That 2nd, yeah. He's a kid that we're familiar with. Known him for a long time.
All right.
Saw these kids, pretty much grow up. Little check fake there. Looks like they're both trying to work off that elbow.
It looks like
high
we went
C.
for a high crotch there and got to finish strong and fast. Right now he needs to post.
That's the key on that shot. Any shot you need to finish fast, but if not, you get kind of stretched out there. Why they stopped there?
Well, the old stalemate. I think we got the whistle on the junior high match as well.
Okay. Yeah, that's what got it, because he was already improving position, trying to come through the back door.
He was, but he's got to finish that fast.
Mm-hmm.
You come in there like that, you got to be able to post.
Mm-hmm.
Right now he's on his knees. He needs to drive his feet and drive through.
At least back out of that. Now he has a
Front headlock on the flag
here.
All right, we're going into the 2nd period, knotted at 0. Red defers. Looks like Broken Arrow is going down.
We talk about this quite often. You have to have a first move when you're on bottom.
You got to make it fast.
Yeah. That's not it.
It looked like a good first move to me. Got to get hand control as he's up underneath there as well. Oh, they went way out of bounds. Almost landed on the seats over there. I'm glad somebody caught them.
Yes.
That could be a serious injury right there.
Okay, Jarrett, let's go.
All right, looks like Mr. Riley's put on a spiral ride and trapped the old leg there. And Mr. Hill is trying to sit through. All he's got to do is keep going to the head and pull that in, and he'll be out. He's exhausting a lot of energy right there. Now he's got to grab that hand in the crotch and back out.
Okay. And right now he should be catching hands.
Yes,
he has 2 hands free. Catch a hand. Start fighting those hands underneath on that headlock.
A sucker drag would work from right there. Instead of he gave up a stalemate. He should have exhausted a lot of energy. We are at 0-0 with 1:06 left.
He posted with 2 hands there. He should have been grabbing something.
Yes, got to get hand control. It's very important.
Once again, no first move. His head is still on the mat.
You can't reach back like that either.
Not against the better wrestlers, for sure.
Right. Okay, he just trapped his legs, stepped over. Oh, he lost it. got to keep moving. He's got to learn to transition. We're under 45 seconds in the second period. Jared Hill's still on bottom. It needs to escape to at least get one.
There comes a power half for a half and a bar and legs in.
Yeah,
So.
he put legs in. That's going to be kind of difficult to get out of. And he's
Kinda
got his arm
painful.
behind his back. Trying to turn him.
Yeah.
With less than 20 seconds to go.
If he turns the hips, Jervis would be in trouble, but short time.
Look like we're getting ready to go 0-0 into third.
Okay. Like Hill was ridden that whole entire period. See if he can do something on top.
Look like Mr. Ware is chosen down. Third period, 9-0. Mr. Hill just let him up for one. So they're going to the feed. He's going, got to get a takedown for the win. But something he's got to do that he hadn't done is he's got to get in on the leg and finish quick. He just hadn't done that yet.
He's had a couple of shots that he fired off, but like you said, he has to finish.
You know, he's got the old elbows. He's got to do an old elbow pass or go back to his old high C. He's got a 2-on-1 he's working right now. He needs to get hip to hip and catch that leg. Because Mr. Ware's putting a lot of pressure on that leg, that front leg there.
At least try to snatch that arm to the mat and pass it. You know, snatch the arm to the mat and get him off balance. Then you can shoot a single. Yeah, that's one of those setups from there. But for sure, if you have a 2-on-1, you got to use it. Minute and 13 seconds remaining in the period.
Mr. Ware is up 1-0.
Jared has a collar tie.
Mr. Hill's got to pick up the action.
Oh,
just
there's
a
his
little bit.
up.
He's got to pick it up.
Almost on a single there.
He's got to press the old action.
When he takes a shot, he can't just stop. He has to keep moving.
So we're less than 50 seconds here. Sand Springs up 1-0. Snap down by Mr. Ware. Mr. Hill looked at the goal clock.
He can't just shoot and stop it, drive through.
Going double unders right here. Double unders. All right. Oh, headlock there. 2 for Mr. Ware. Now he's getting back points.
20 seconds. Hope he doesn't get a fall here. Come on, Jared, keep fighting.
Oh, they went out of bounds. I think Mr. Ware is thinking about college rules.
Oh,
You gotta
so he had 2
understand,
feet
yeah,
in.
because he had 2 feet in, but he doesn't understand. So now the score is 6-0 with 15 seconds left.
Well, he was trying to go big. He was trying to make something happen. It didn't work out for him. From there, it boils down to positioning and body awareness.
Yes.
And he just didn't have it.
It goes back to finishing those shots in that you were in on quick, fast. All right, Sand Springs win that 6-0.
All right, coming up next for Broken Arrow at 126, Perez.
Yeah, you got Blazer Perez, and for
Seth
Sand
Jones.
Springs, you got Seth Jones.
Yeah, Blazik, he won the tournament over the weekend.
There in Sapulpa?
In Sapulpa, yes. Or
Okay.
Sand Springs, actually, yeah. It was Sapulpa?
It was,
Yeah,
Sand-
okay,
it was Sapulpa, yes.
He's one of them.
Yes. Well, they alternate every
Yeah.
other year, so yes, I can understand the confusion.
Oh, good shot from, he was
He's
already in a
on
low
single
position.
leg.
Yeah.
These kids got to learn to finish fast and in a hurry. They're getting very extended. Going out of bounds. Going back to the middle with a minute and 20 seconds left.
Jones put that three-quarter Nelson on there to kind of crank that head down to get him out of there. Looks like Jones has one of those headgears that has a face mask on it.
Maybe a
Possibly,
broken nose,
yeah,
or
probably a
something
broken
like
nose,
that.
something, yeah.
Yep.
There, or something around the eyes.
That was a good shot attempt by Mr. Perez there, but didn't finish it again.
Oh, wow. These guys are getting a little rough here.
Yes, they are. Yeah, I don't know if the ref seen that, but it looked like there was a poke to the eye. He's in on another single. He's got to finish this quick. This kid's got to learn to finish, and Shelf tried to go for a cradle attempt.
Stay low. Get the 2 first before you go for the big move. Sometimes you go high like that and you lose positioning.
Yeah, they're back on the edge there, and it's tough to shelf and get when guys splits like
Come
that.
to the center. Come to the center.
Yeah, he's got to bring
30,
it back
about 20
in.
seconds.
There's 2 points
That is
right
2.
there.
JR didn't see the other side.
Yes, he did.
There. Okay, nice increase
He
hit.
didn't get into position. Missed the position and didn't get over to see that he had that elbow ankle hook.
See if we ride him for about 10 seconds here. It's a good return, and Jones is back on his feet pretty quick. Short time.
Got a tight race going on, so we'll lead 2-0 going into the second period. Broken Arrow chooses down. He needs to bring it back to the mat. There we go. I was going to say bring it back to the mat before he gets called for a stalemate. Okay, Mr. Perez hopping on one leg.
Back up.
Got an escape here, so now the lead is 3-0 with a minute and 36 seconds left in the second period. Well, it is rather loud here today. These cheerleaders are cheering their teams on.
I know. It sounds like everyone's right here by my shoulders. I can't hear anything. Earlier in the broadcast, I thought I was having mic problems. And it probably wasn't. It's just this loud crowd.
Real loud.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
Not at all. Good crowd showing tonight. Mr. Perez back in on a single.
There's a three-quarter Nelson in there.
Yeah, Mr. Jones got
Cranking
a
on it.
three-quarter Nelson.
He's keeping him off that leg. He's keeping him from finishing it with that. That's for sure.
Yes.
Stalemate, back to neutral. Yeah, when he takes that shot, he needs to finish immediately or come up with it. But as long as he has his head on the,
Got to turn the old corner real quick. If he does the old shuck by, he could get him, I think, because he's pressuring in. He's very extended. It's hard to finish right here. He's got to post that right leg and try to dig and turn the corner. But right now he's got his head stuffed up underneath it. Got a stalemate going back to the center with 25 seconds left in the second period.
shot, nice sprawl. Once again, Blazer going to reshot.
He can finish from right here. He can finish from right here.
Go ahead and shove it. Or cut it back onto his hip.
Yeah, he's got to release that and go to the other ankle. Switch to a double here.
One leg below the knee, other above. Short time.
Yeah, he's not going to finish this one. All right, we're leading, Broken Arrow's leading 3-0 going into the third. Mr. Seth Jones is choosing to go down. Something I've noticed, Coach, that last two wrestlers are unable to finish their shots, and that's something that they got to really, really work on in that practice room, is to learning how to finish shots quickly. I think that would help them out quite a bit.
Oh, I agree. What is that team score? I'm not sure if that's correct, because they've only won the one match at 120, and it was a 60-0 decision.
Well, at 106 we won, at 113 we won, so that's 6 points. And then they won the 120. And we're at 126 right now, so it's correct.
Oh, yeah, okay, I'm sorry. I was looking at something different. We got the players and the fouls. That's what I was looking at. Silly me.
It's all right. We all make mistakes, I understand.
It doesn't happen too often, but yeah, we all do, man.
He's putting a tough ride on right here. We're under a minute. Broken Arrow still leads 3-0. That was a nice mat return there. Less than 40 seconds to go in the third period. You got to keep him in here to keep that ride going. If not, it advantage to the Sand Springs guy. Oh, he was almost out there.
Left return. Don't give him a free start.
That was a nice drop down.
Oh, what happened?
Okay, he looks a little loopy, Coach. He backed out like there was something wrong. It's 3-1 right now with Broken Arrow leading with 7.6 seconds left.
Be defensive right here. Waiting down block. Short time. Yeah, I thought the same thing when he kind of backed up.
Backed up and looked like he was kind of shocked or
wobbling
a little bit.
Yeah.
Won that one 3-1. Leading the team score now 9-3. Heading into 132.
From Broken Arrow, we have Reese Whitcraft.
And we have, for Sand Springs, Blake Jones. Okay, looks like they got a forfeit here, 132. So I guess we're going to 138.
Well, unless they bump someone.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. I don't know if this is Blake Jones or.
I think that's what they're going to do. They just moved Jones up to wrestle Blake Gonzalez at 138.
Trying to play a chess match.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they have a Seth Jones and a Blake Jones.
Maybe brothers?
Maybe.
Or relatives of some sort.
Yeah. Looks like the Blake Jones here is a freshman.
Yeah.
Against Blake Gonzalez.
Against Blake.
Senior.
Okay, the ref just broke it up, talking about watching the face. You know, that's kind of a new rule that, you know, has happened, which is good, you know. This obstruction of eyesight, you know, so it.
Yeah, from time to time you'll see, unfortunately, his fingers to the eyes where the guy keeps his fingers extended instead of the ball of his hand. I can understand, you know, a tap and go on the head, but not to the face.
Right.
There was
Blake has got a 2-on-1 there, but couldn't finish.
Yeah, that was pretty much a controversial match that happened over the weekend in college.
Yes, indeed. Siriano and Fix from OSU.
Yeah. Both are studs, but you hate to see the match end that way. But he did step out. He had him up, about to return him to the mat, and actually for a takedown.
Yeah.
He stepped out right on the edge.
Take him down and stepped out.
Okay, there's a 2-on-1 here from Jones.
Gonzalez has him in the front headlock, snapped around, went for 2. That's great. Great job there. It was a great transition. got a claw ride going right now.
Lift
and
watch,
return.
Watch the return.
Oh, locked hands. I saw that. Free move right here. Yeah, Blake Gonzalez locked hands. Technical point, so it's now 2-1.
17 seconds left. You need to keep him down. I mean, I understand you just had a locked hands, but you got to ride him tough right here. Can't give him another point.
That's exactly right.
Go ahead and return.
That was a nice bad return right there with less than 10 seconds to go. Broken Arrow still leading. Match 2-1.
Short time. Under the field. It's a good way to ride him out.
Going into the second period, leading 2-1. Broken Arrow chooses to go down. We get an escape for Mr. Blake. He's back in on attack. 3-1. So working on elbow control there.
Heard a lot of cheering over there. At the same time, they have the junior high duel going on with Sand Springs. They're up 28-6.
Blake Gonzalez back in on the shot. Yeah, that was a nice shot.
Yeah. He's got to finish this.
He's got to finish. He actually needs to try to get control of his right arm and pull that left arm out.
Even if he just circles to the head here. There you go.
Great job. Oh, he almost stuck a half in. Leading 4-1, 5-1, excuse me. Under a minute left. Ride him out right here. Get a good turn real quick. Something I hadn't seen a lot today is any bonus points today. Hadn't seen much of that.
Yeah, that says something for the Sand Springs program. Those guys are pretty tough over there. They have a bunch of good young wrestlers. A couple years ago, they won state, so they're not too far removed. Still have a lot of good talent in that room.
Right. That means leadership from a couple of years ago is these boys are still, fighting hard.
Oh, yeah. And Coach Patterson, he's going to bring the right type of mindset and the discipline to that program. It's good to see him, with him being an Oklahoma guy and right out of college, having a job right here, in the metro area.
Right.
So.
Not far from home either. I mean,
no,
Sand Springs isn't far from Cushing. Looks like we're having a little bit of a headgear issue. All right, we start back the action with 32 seconds in the second period. Broken Arrow's leading 5-1. Sand Springs is down. That was a good first move there.
His first move. We tried to do a stand-up and
waist ankle. That was great.
Gonzalez working a bar over here.
Got to follow his hips. Got less than 20 seconds to go. He's not going to be able to get a turn in time.
Yeah, at least he's showing a good, strong ride. A short time in the period.
All right, going into the third, Broken Arrow is leading 5-1. Sand Springs with choice. Sand Springs chooses to go down.
And Blake cuts him right from the start. Allows him to choose neutral, get 1 point, so he's looking for a takedown. He got to finish. He's in deep.
Yes, he is.
Crack backs,
go
step over
legs
that.
And step over. You're exactly right.
And elevate. There you go.
There's two. Score is now 7-2 in the third.
Cutting. He gives him one. In front of the takedown. Oh, there's a hands to the face. Right
Scoring
there.
hands to the face again. One green.
Yeah, they were. I think the ref is being consistent. He's warned these guys, and also in the last match, I think the match was stopped about 10 seconds in.
Yes.
About that, so.
Good mat return for 2 right there. Now it's 10-3.
10-3 needs to go ahead and cut him again. Why not?
Yeah, trying to get for back point. I mean, for bonus points.
When you cut him, you got to do a better job of that.
Yes, you do. You have to get your legs away. Now he's in position to score. And that was close to back points right there.
Yeah.
That was a weird position to get it, but it was very close.
I guess it's telling me keep it clean. 45 seconds. It's a long scramble. You'd think they'd call a stalemate.
Stalemate, you're exactly right. 40 seconds to go. Broken Arrow leads 10-3 in the third period. Look like Blake is looking at the clock to check to see what he's got to do to maybe get some bonus points for his team. And he gave him 1 point escape. So I think if he gets a takedown here, he can end with a major.
That's the finish.
All he's got to do is returning. And there it is.
25-second ride.
Yes. Go ahead and ride him out for the rest of the period here.
Just keep a good bar down there. You can do a lot from that. Bar him up. Don't let him build his base up.
Can't get lazy either and relax on him, you know. Got to put pressure on him.
Short time here.
Yeah, we're less than 10 seconds. Oh.
He erased it.
Potentially dangerous.
Okay.
So
okay, since that was a 1 point, now if he wants to major, he has to cut him.
Yes, he has to cut him.
So back to his feet, now he has to get a takedown.
Right. In 7 seconds.
There's a double, finish, lift.
Oh.
There's a 2.
The time stopped going. Coach, he's got to. Now they run the time, but I think that there was enough time there, though.
Yeah, I think so as well. That was.
Yeah, I think if I had to say, there was probably about 3 or 4 seconds to run off. But
the time clock has to do a good job on that.
Yes, they do.
They're not.
They got involved in the match.
Yeah. Not like where's my brick? I'm going to throw it in challenge, huh? Throw my brick in there and challenge.
Yeah, we're not in college.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Can't review it.
Can't review it. Did he call 2?
Yes.
He did. He called 2.
That gives him the major.
There you go, in the match. Good job, Blake Gonzalez, on the W. He knew what the team needed, and he kept working to get it.
Yes, he did. That's called leadership.
Yes, exactly. I expect that from a senior. Yeah, he gave up a penalty point, and definitely had to get back in there and get it back. Okay, Coach, 145.
We got Preston Medlin from Sand Springs.
And Chris Moores, BA.
Well, these guys kind of look very identical in stature as far as long and skinny. There's a nice slide by there for 2.
Yeah, Chris got second over the weekend.
Okay. Right now he's got one leg in and working a semi-crossbody.
Oh, watch out now.
Got to be careful there. You can pin yourself there. Like he's working for a cradle.
Looks like he has.
Oh, he's got it.
We need to go the other way. Yeah, you would have an arm before you suicide. Just push back into him and drive over his left hip. Push into him and drive over that kid's left hip.
Doesn't look like his grip is real good either. He's got that arm in between there, so it's going to be very difficult.
Well, he needs to watch the suicide.
Yeah, because he can get reversed real quick there. I think he needs to give it up.
Okay, there it is.
Oh, there it is.
It's tight.
Got it tight.
Fall. It's close.
Getting back points. He's got 3 in the bank.
Right shoulder, yeah. I think
that's great.
All you had to do is, the situation made it a lot easier, just bump into him. Okay, looks like he's looking for another cross-face cradle.
Did a good job following there. He needs to watch locked hands.
Yeah.
Yes, he needs to watch locked hands there, because I saw that.
This isn't freestyle.
And the ref is looking for it as well. He needs to step over and complete that. Well, it's kind of a awkward position here.
Yeah, I think I'm being.
All right, Broken Arrow going into the third period is winning 5-0.
I think we have some hostile fans around here.
Somebody throwing some things around.
Probably some of these Broken Arrow people.
Actually, they had it wrong up on the scoreboard. It's the second period, and Broken Arrow chooses to go down. All right, he grabs the leg and trying to swim to escape. He needs to let that go and.
If he holds the leg in tight, all you're doing is helping with his ride.
Right.
Come to your feet, stand up.
Yeah, you let him put in a power half and sink both legs in. He's got to get that arm up underneath the leg.
Push the leg out, not in.
Yes.
You pull the leg in, all you're doing is helping him ride.
Yes.
Just thank you for sticking the leg in for me. Okay. There's the crossface.
He almost gave up some back points. Good thing he turned to his belly and bailed it out. 5-0 in the second. Less than 100 minute and 10 seconds left. Sand Springs kid is putting on a tough ride. He's got a 2-on-1 bar right now. Yeah, now he can sit back and turn into him. But he still doesn't have it.
Yeah,
right?
he's still
got the
holding
wrong
the leg.
arm.
Push the leg out.
He's got to turn the opposite way. He's turning in the wrong way.
Pull the legs out. Got about 30 seconds. At least get something.
Yeah, he doesn't understand. He's helping him with his ride. He's turning him the wrong way and letting him sink in those
legs, and they got him bellied out.
Less than 20 seconds. Second period. Broken Arrow is winning 5-0. Mr. Preston Medlin is putting on a heck of a ride.
If you were Medlin, since you came close to turning multiple times in this period, what would you do?
You know, Coach, I think you're right. I think that consider the top position.
Yeah.
You know, since he rode it, but
well, I guess they're choosing neutral, so he has to get a takedown. If he gets a takedown, he's proven that he can ride pretty tough. Can you turn him? You know.
Can you turn him?
Well, it looks like a cradle's coming.
Yeah, he's got it locked up.
Yeah.
All he's got to do is get his hip to the mat. There's two. Now what he needs to do is he needs to try to get that other leg over and
just watch his shoulders.
Oh man, yeah, he's
hitting the side
there. There you go. Broken Arrow leads 7-0. Less than a minute and a half left.
Would you cut him enough for your bonus? One more takedown?
Yeah.
I would.
Yeah, that'd be something to do. Exactly.
Both his takedowns seem to be pretty easy. He locked up cradles both times, you know.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. We're riding in less than a minute. We got a stalemate there. Well, I guess we don't know much because coaches didn't have him cut him. So they don't care what we think.
Yeah, you're right. Also, this kid's kind of squirrely on the bottom. You never know, you might get yourself in trouble.
Look like he's hooking up another cradle. So if he can get a couple points with the turn here, he might be okay. He needs a scoop cradle. There you go.
Sit back.
I don't think he's got a good hold on. All right, we're less than 20 seconds to go. Broken Arrow is up 7-0. Good follow. Nice little scramble there. He's trying to put in a power half. He's trying to get those points, Coach. He's working hard on top.
Yeah.
I think he's going to come up a little short.
Yeah,
though.
I think he is. I think Chris Morris should have done a little bit more. In order to get that major. But overall, it's a good win.
That was a good win. Yeah. Good quality win. All right, I think we're going to 152 for Sand Springs. I think we got Scott Payton.
Scott Patton, yeah, he's a senior. I think he's one of their 2 seniors they have on this team. And then with the Broken Arrow, we have Diego. Who's coming out?
Maturino.
It is Maturino? Okay, yes, it is.
Maturino. I do believe that his father is a OU alumni as well. Wrestles for the Sooners.
I wonder if he's related to the. Oh, that's the Coach Maturino that was coaching here at Broken Arrow.
Yes,
right?
indeed.
Okay.
Yes, he's coached here at Broken Arrow as well. He's in on a good shot.
Oh.
They got thrown to his back with the grip over.
Okay, keep fighting.
So Sand Springs is
2
leading
and 2.
2-0.
Is it 2 and 2? They getting back? Yes, they gave him 2 back.
2 back, 2 takedown. Got an escape here.
Okay, lift. Oh, good return. Outstanding job, Maturino.
Good takedown. Good takedown. Now it's 4-2. Yeah, he's got to watch that whip over.
That
He
little
got
neck
caught.
wrench. Yeah, he did. He tried to cut the corner and got caught that little neck wrench. So.
And it goes back to exactly what I've been saying is these kids got to learn to finish quick and fast.
Patton looks like he's flopping around a little bit there. It worked. Sometimes it can kind of scare you.
Right, you ain't kidding.
Yeah.
But it's always good to give up 1 and not 2. So Sand Springs is leading 5-2 with less than a minute left in the first period.
He was a placer last year for Sand Springs, so apparently he's a pretty good kid. Actually, he's a state qualifier. So still, you know, that's pretty good. Yeah, right. They only take 8 people to stay here in Oklahoma.
He's got to finish. Got less than 30 seconds to go. He's in on a single leg. He's got to put 1 leg over. Now the second leg over.
They're trying to reach that JO move. Yeah.
Now stand up with that right there.
10 seconds.
Gave up 2. Got to build
Yeah,
up. He's got locked hands.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. That was very close. Gave it up and escaped. So now we're 6-4.
With about 3 seconds. Hey, keep pressing.
Sand Springs kid looks like he's hurt. He's doing something with his arm or ribs or something. I don't know what's going on there. Going into the second period, and Broken Arrow chooses down.
It's a pretty high-scoring first period.
That was. They were getting after it. That's actually something you'd see the little guys doing. Yeah. The little guys were being more reserved.
Okay, looks like
I think he's got
Scott
a cradle.
is looking for a cradle, yes.
Yeah.
So Maturino need to make sure he's down there fighting hands before he starts actually turning them. I can see him down there digging around. So now, since your hands are free, he has nothing locked up, you need to be coming to your feet.
Come to his feet. You're exactly right.
Okay, the cradle attempt.
Back into him and stand up there. Now he's got that arm trapped.
Clear your hand, clear your wrist.
All he's got to do from here is sit back, trap up underneath the arm, and
swim, keep moving. Oh,
get ready to give him back points.
Don't get your arm caught in there.
Sand Springs still leading 6-4 with just at a minute left. And Mr. Patton is putting on a tough ride right here. He's got him in a power half. less than 45 seconds, and Mr. Patton is really riding tough.
Yeah, he won that tournament over the weekend as well. Patton.
Mr. Patton did?
Yes, he did, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Sand Springs.
It looked like both of these guys are injured. I don't know what actually going on. I know that I see maybe blood time with Mr. Matarino, but I also see
It's his shoulder.
Yeah, it looked like he's having a shoulder issue.
Working the shoulder. Coach is on Mr. Patton over there.
It looked like he's in a little bit of pain.
Well, it's a tough sport.
Yes, it is. We are at 28 seconds. Sand Springs is leading 6-4. Like to get her head back to action. So what does he got to do to get away?
Stand up. If not, he needs to be sitting out immediately, but it looks like he's going to get to his feet. Well, that would have been the plan, but he didn't.
We thought that was going to happen. It doesn't look like to be the case.
Hand control. You know, as you're coming and you're moving, you need to be catching hands.
Less than 15 seconds to go.
I can see him try to make a quick first move. Right now we're short time. Is he going to be out? He's going to be out. Get your head out.
Yes, he did. He got away. That's one.
Yes, he did.
That was great time management there with 1 second on the clock.
Yes.
So now what is great about this is the Sand Springs kid will go down if he escapes. Then, you know, Mr. Matarino can tie it up with the takedown. And he did exactly what I said. So he put him up on his feet. So we got a full 2 minutes of wrestling. Oh, right in on the leg. That's not good.
At least when you're walking in like that, you know, you can walk into things. So you have to really watch your level. And level check from time to time. You can't just, and that's one thing about Patton. He kept wrestling. You know, he wasn't gonna sit back and get a 2-point lead and try to coast in the period. He's cutting him right now.
Score is 5 to 9. Sand Springs is ahead. Mr. Matarino's got to get elbow control.
He's got a cradle. He's got a cradle locked up.
Yes, he does. Got to fight hands here.
Yeah, don't let him
reach him for the leg.
That kid's trying to step across that leg. Oh, he broke the grip.
Wow, that was great. All right, we're right at a minute here, and the score is 6 to 9. So Mr. Matarino's got to start pressing the action.
Yes,
he wants to catch up.
Your shot.
Looked like he's reacting off of Mr. Patton's pressure. He's in on a shot, though.
You can't get off both knees.
Got to finish.
You can't just take a shot and drop to both knees.
Got him in the front 3/4, Mr. Patton does.
The circle is getting extended here.
He's got a post and come through the back. Less than 30 seconds, and Sand Springs is up 9 to 6.
Looks like they may go out right here.
Out of bounds.
20 seconds to get a big move.
Got to protect those legs.
Patton's still shooting.
Got to get out of the front headlock and try to get around. Shot.
Under 10 seconds. Unless something big happens here.
2 just won't do it. Just like that, Sand Springs up 9 to 6. That brings the dual score to 22 to 9. All right, we're going to move on to 160 pounds here.
For Sand Springs, we have Chris Kirby.
And for Broken Arrow, we got Ty Roselle. Mr. Ty is in on a quick single and has got 2 real quick. I'm telling you, these middleweights, these guys are putting more action in than the smaller guys.
Yes, they are.
He ain't wasting any time at all. He's actually putting him in a chicken wing. Big step here. We'll break him the other way. Don't let him to his feet.
Oh!
That was close to an illegal slam.
Yeah, the Kirby kid won the tournament over the weekend.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he won that tournament. And
so this should be a
Ty got third, so this right here, you never know. Oh.
That's an illegal headlock here.
It was an illegal headlock. He had no arm.
That was an illegal headlock.
Oh, look at him.
He still doesn't have an arm.
He doesn't. That's it. Now he has a hand.
Well, that was an illegal headlock, and he just gave a takedown and back.
Oh, same move.
Yeah, I think
I'm not sure
the ref missed that one.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he saw it or not. Can't catch everything, but I did see at one point in time he just had one arm, a one-arm headlock. It looked like he touched his hand with no arm in there.
Yeah, I didn't see an arm at all.
Yeah. Well, I didn't see. There was not a. Yeah, I didn't see an arm until the.
It's 4-2 with less than 50 seconds to go in the first period. Broken Arrow's down. He's up to his feet.
Yeah, he has a bar.
He's got to get hand control. He's got a free hand there, and he's not even grabbing for hand control.
Looking for that stack. Oh, he's on a leg.
Yeah, he's got to drive through with that.
Finish that.
Oh, well. All right, so now we're 3 to 4. He's back in on the single. He's got to finish that.
Under 10 seconds remaining in the period.
Broken Arrow boys are exhausting a lot of energy, not finishing shots.
And there see these guys are over their shoulders. That's because they get extended, you know. Okay, it's like the end of the period. Coach Rock, go ahead. I was gonna say that period there, they had a couple big throws. Looks like Kirby was going big right from the start.
Yes, yes he did. He got a takedown and 2 back points,
and then he did another throw on the, but it was on the edge.
It didn't get him.
Yeah.
They are going into the second period. Looks like 4 to 3, and Broken Arrow chose down. See if he can get the early escape here and tie this thing up. Looks like he's digging for a chicken wing or a bar here.
Yeah, they're going to wrestle on the edge, but probably going to restart here in a second. Nope, holding back
to his feet. He's got to be able to get
looking for that bulldog. Yeah.
They go out of bounds.
I think Rozelle's kind of, he sees it's coming, so he's trying to.
We're at second period, minute 15 seconds. He's getting to his feet quick. He's just not getting hand control when he does that. And oh, now he's giving up back points.
It's got a 2 and a 2.
Score now is 6 to 3, Sand Springs. He's got that bulldog tough. He got an escape here. All right, so it brings the score 6 to 4 with less than a minute left.
I'm not sure if that's right. I think he gave a, well, I'm not sure. The scorekeeper.
These guys are standing up and not protecting their legs. They walk right into shots. But he's got to get on his elbows right there and try to get around. He can't just do it with just his legs.
Okay, circle, break the grip. There you go. Lock the arm.
That was a good 2 points there after 30 seconds left, so that was pretty good. Tied it up 6 to 6. He's got a bar in, trying to work on the chicken wing here. He's got to be careful because if he takes a big step, they're going to go out of bounds. So he needs to break it, go the other way. Can't give up a escape here with less than 10 seconds. They went out of bounds. .5 seconds left in the second period. We're all knotted up at 6s going into the third period. Choice for Sand Springs is to go down. So what do you do here, Coach?
I think Coach is going to let him up. One thing about it, I'm not sure how good a tie is on top. I probably think that you probably ride him a little bit because you never know about a turn. With the score being tied, I'd try to ride him a little bit. And then you have plenty of time. If you don't get a turn, then you cut him. And then you go neutral. I mean, then you go from your feet where you have to get a takedown.
Yeah, he's got to protect his legs. They're in a high stance right now, which I don't understand that. He's got to protect that right leg. He's got that front.
Yes, they may think it's Greco. You got to finish that.
That was a nice shot. He's got to finish this right here.
This kid grabs his foot like a shin
He's got a post right here and come through the back door. Turn his hips.
He's dropped down.
Everybody's yelling two, but he's not two yet. Now there's two. Now he's got to ride him. He's got to ride him here. Keep that tight waist in.
This crowd is getting hyped.
The crowd is getting loud here. Apparently, Ty's got a few fans here and there.
I guess got a fan club.
In less than a minute, and Ty is up by 1 point.
All that yelling, Ty's pretty popular. I think he's more popular than I was.
All right, we go back to the
I had a fan
like,
club, but not that big, not that many. Here we go, 43 seconds. 1 point lead. He has a bar.
He's got a bar here. You can't let him get to his feet. Got to ride him for another 35 seconds. I think if he would trap his old leg there just like he did, he might be okay. Less than 20 seconds to go. Got a good spiral going on right there. Less than 10 seconds, 8-7. He's up to his feet.
He still has a hand lock.
That's exactly the way it ends, 8-7. That was a good match there, Coach.
It was.
Both of these boys look tired, exhausted. But Ty pulls away with the win. Good win.
And you're right. Like I said, that may mean something when it comes to regional seeding.
Yes.
Because with the Sand Springs kid, the Kirby kid, winning the Sand Springs tournament, you never know. He may have, or the small tournament, he may have had that head-to-head.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, we move on to 170 pounds for Sand Springs. We got Braden
Dahl. And then for Broken Arrow, Bryce Machota.
Bryce Machota. Bryce has got a 2-on-1 going right now. That was nice. That was very nice. Good takedown. What did he hit him with, Coach?
A short fireman, Coach.
That was nice. That was nice. went out of bounds. He was working for some back points, and they went out of bounds. Less than a minute left. Score is 2-0 in the first period.
Choda has a good tight waist. Trying to look for that bar under there. He's riding tough on top.
And Choda also won first at the Sapulpa Invitational this weekend. He's locking up a cradle here.
Yep, he has it locked up. There it is. Stick that knee in the side. There it goes.
Got a fall. That actually breaks it open right there. That makes the score 31-6. All right, I guess we're moving on to 182. And for Sand Springs, we got Riley McGee.
And then for Broken Arrow, we have Emmanuel Skillings. Yeah, I think most of these guys, our kids had a good tournament in Sand Springs. There are some that would like to have placed better, but he's another one, yeah. Oh, excuse me, yeah, the Sapulpa tournament. But he, Skillings also was victorious over there.
Yeah,
first place finish.
He's only a sophomore.
He's a sophomore.
So that's good things for
yeah.
Broken Arrow. That's good things. And I think he got third at Gary. So Mr. Skillings has done some great things this year so far. Nice double leg. 2 takedown, 1 escape.
I think that slap to the face may have motivated him.
Yeah, his hands were in a awkward position when he took him down for 2. So he wasn't able to get a good, complete ride going on. So yeah, the best thing for him to do was to let him escape. They're stopping it for hands to the face. Maybe got poked in the eye. Looked like the ref is talking to the Sand Springs kid about
fingers to the face.
Hands to the face.
Yeah, that wasn't the first time I saw that. It may not be intentional, but you know, those guys got to watch those hands. Right.
Nice double again. Can he finish it? Powerful lift. He's struggling with finishing on top.
Oh, he tried to. That was almost a freestyle.
That was almost a freestyle throw. Okay. I don't understand what went on with the score here. Because it should be 4-2, correct?
Yes, it should be. I think the official's about to get it straight. Because it's 2 escapes, 2 takedowns, 2 escapes.
In on a single leg here. He's got to bring it back in to finish this.
He's not going to finish that from there.
Yeah, they're going out of bounds. And these bigger guys they're wrestling like the little guys. They're getting after it.
They really are. One thing about the big guys, they look for those big throws. Shoot this double from too far out. It's going to close the gap.
Yeah. All right, the end of the first period here. The score is 4-2, Broken Arrow. Sand Springs defers. Looked like there was a pin over on the junior high match.
Yeah.
The crowd's reacting to that.
That score over there is 46-16.
Going into the second period, looks like Broken Arrow chooses to go down, leading 4-2.
To your feet, catch hands.
These guys aren't doing hand controls once they get to their feet.
I think a lot of it, they're trying to get there and they're trying to block, block the other guy's hips. I'm not worried about his hips and him returning you to the mat.
That was locked hands there, and he missed it. He wasn't in position to see that.
And there you go. Hands. He's out. You're out.
Yeah, he's got a hip into him right here. That's an escape. Well, guess he didn't give him the escape. Got a minute and 19 seconds left. Score is still 4-2. Broken Arrow's down. Got to get to his feet quick.
Got to move. I'm going to continue to extend you like that.
He's got to dig that hand out from the crotch area to get out of that.
Less than half.
Make sure those hands don't touch. All right, we're 43 seconds left. Second period, 4-2. Broken Arrow is still down.
It looks like that final score in the junior high match is 46-21.
46-21.
Okay, you're out. You have to.
He's got to get hand control. He's not understanding to get hand control and separate the hips. He's looking at the ref for some help, but actually all he has to do is clear his hips and he's out.
It's locked hands.
Yes, it is. He missed it again.
I know there's some type of reaction time, but you can't hold forever. His hands touch. You got to watch the full Nelson.
Looks like he's going to ride him out for the whole period. We've got less than 10 seconds to go. Coach Jones just let him know that there was 7 seconds to go. Let's see if he can get an escape.
I think not.
Didn't get away. Sand Springs was able to hold on to the leg there.
He's a strong little wrestler. He can get to his feet, but he just was not escaping. Getting to your feet, catching hand control is just the small things, the details. Sure, the coaches work on him. He'll be fine.
Oh yeah, you're probably right there. Going into the third period, Sand Springs chooses down 4-2. Looks like there was a caution of Broken Arrow. He didn't have his hand up underneath his wrestler like he's supposed to. So it looked like there's a few things they need to work on in the practice room as far as hand control and able to get out.
He didn't really show too much effort in riding him there. I guess that spends a lot of energy. But well, you can tell he wants to shoot that double.
Score is 4-3. There's a minute and 30 left. Things have kind of slowed down a little bit as the match has gone on.
Well, there's the double.
All All right, nice takedown there.
Yeah, the Sand Springs wrestler was down, and I guess he was waiting for someone else to take a shot. When you're down, you got to be looking to score.
At all times, you have to. Now
There's one. See what he does. It's about 50 seconds remaining. Okay, now he's starting to take ground. What would help him is to close the gap like that. He needs to run a half right now. 30 half. Run a half. Half. He just needs to run a half.
Yeah, he's got to understand the situation that he's in. Yeah. He's trying to push and pop the head, but
yeah, that guy has his arm back like that. Just take your half. Just run it.
Yeah. You know, here I'd probably hand fight a little bit, no shot, because he can actually get in a little bit of danger with that whip. He's almost got him twice. I don't think you want to go for it a third time. Less than 10 seconds now.
Yeah, it's on the Sand Springs wrestler to shoot. Great reaction right here.
I think it's going to end. 8-5 there. Good win for Broken Arrow at 182.
All right, Coach, at 195 for Sand Springs is a freshman, Caden Glass. Now, I'm hearing big things about this kid. He's pretty solid.
And we have Broken Arrow. We have Mr. Gavin Potter, Gavin Potter at
he's a state champion.
Yeah, state champion, multi-state champion.
Yeah, he is.
Won first at Sapulpa.
Yeah. Matter of fact, this is a rematch from that Sapulpa tournament right here. Yeah, of the finals.
In the finals. Yeah. Okay. All right. Looks like Mr. Potter gets quick two with a side-by-side.
For Splato here.
Got smart and got right back behind the underarms here. We release right there. So the score now is 2-1. Right at the 1 minute mark in the first period, and Broken Arrow leads 2-1.
One has overs and one have unders. Or it looks possible throw here for someone.
Who's got better position here?
Just depends on who the wrestler is. I mean, some guys are better with, it doesn't really matter where you put your hands, it's just how well your hips are. There's a lateral. Looked like Gavin got it. And he got it with the unders. Other guy had overs, Gavin had unders.
So we got a takedown, and we got back points. 5-point move there. So the score is 7-1. Yeah, you're exactly in that position. It can be dangerous for both. I mean, because Sand Springs could have did an inside trip to his back, and it was a good thing that Gavin Potter got him pushing in and caught him for a lateral drop there to score those 5 points.
I think he probably felt a little bit more comfortable because I can't think of the last time I saw a 195-pounder with an inside trip, but he had the position.
Yes,
he did.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Going into the second period, Gavin Potter is up 7-1.
Uh-oh. A scramble there. Oh, he tried something. Not sure what that was. It was 2.
All right. The score now is 9-2. It's starting like they starting to get a little action going on. Oh, they both shot at the same time. Somebody felt that.
Oh yeah, probably both. A head-to-head collision there. Okay, he has a front headlock.
Head to hold.
Escape for Glass. Back in neutral.
A lot of quick scoring going on here.
Kind of opening up a little bit. He's just taking him down and cutting him, taking him down and cutting him.
Score is 11-3. I think they might have that wrong. It's 13-3. Less than a minute in the second period. I saw that. He almost went for inside trip and 195-pounder.
Yeah, so did I.
Looked like he's baiting him to get his legs.
Yeah.
I don't know why he would do that.
I don't know. I mean, probably by knowing your opponent, but still, leaving that one leg out there too far.
Yeah, I don't know that I would do that. Broken Arrow's leading with less than 30 seconds to go, 13-4. Looked like he went back to double overs.
For another throw, possibly. About 15 seconds remaining. Something's about to happen.
Oh, he gave up two?
Yes, wait on his hands. It's a two.
Got a little too aggressive, but he didn't need to. He could have stayed reserved.
Yeah, I think he was. Sometimes you get feeling invincible. You can do whatever you want. It just didn't happen that time.
All right, now he's got to get one real quick.
There's a switch.
Oh, he's got a reversal. That's great. That's great. With less than 7 seconds to go. That was good. 15-6 going into the third period, and Sand Springs has choice. Look like they're going on their feet.
Neutral.
Oh no, they're releasing him. So it's 15-7. Right now, Broken Arrow has a major.
I wonder if he's going to try to stretch his lead and get a tech fall or more. Oh, good shot.
Can't let him in on his legs like that.
He's trying to shove. Watch that knee. Watch that knee.
That was potentially dangerous right there on that knee.
It's a good job by the ref to stop it. Sometimes a coach or someone may get upset because another scramble may get upset because of the position. You think you give a good position, but once again, it's for the safety of the wrestlers.
Yes.
Okay, looks like he's trying to go for that. George, you better watch your shoulders.
I call that Jordan Oliver roll.
Yeah, that's going to go for that
I don't know what they're yelling about. I guess he's got to watch his back, but I think we need to stay fundamentally sound here. And, you know.
Still have a lot of time. Anything can happen.
Yes, indeed.
1 minute.
Less than a minute left. It looks like Gavin Potter has him in a front headlock. All he has to do is put a head in the hole and go around. Like a stalemate with 42 seconds left. Score is 15-7. Dual score is 34-6.
He has an underhook. And then he takes a
him
shot. Yeah, he lets him on the shot.
I don't know if that's intentional or just what, but that's not good. He actually had 2 points that the ref missed.
Luckily he saved him with that hip lock. I mean, that's probably what they was looking at. Could have gone either way. At least he got an escape.
Less than 10 seconds left. Like we're going to finish 15-7 here. So he's got the major for his team.
One thing about the Glass kid, he's outmatched by the state champion, but he didn't quit fighting, did he?
No, he didn't. He was fighting to the end. All right, Coach, who we got here?
All right, for Broken Arrow, we have Zach Marcaselli. That is Zach, yes.
And I think that they forfeited. They had a hole, I thought, at 285, and they chose to give them a forfeit at 220. So now we're going to go heavyweight. The dual score is 44-6, so it's kind of very out of reach for Sand Springs. Thought it would be a little bit more competitive than it was, but you said that Sand Springs was young.
So now, Coach, what we have is Noah Cortez at heavy for BA.
And Josh Fincannon for Sand Springs. And early on, you know, the ref again is one of these guys for hands to the face.
Collar ties and hand fighting here. Couple fake shots.
Sure would love to see a heavyweight take a shot here. Some you don't see much.
You'll probably see one, Coach.
Okay.
I don't know if he'll shoot a low level, but
that was an attempt.
Does a shot above the waist count?
I think it does.
Uh-oh.
I think it does.
Oh, okay. There you go. Lift and take to the ring.
Yeah, 2 points. 1 point release. So when did you say they go to Ponca City, Coach?
They're at Ponca City on the 17th.
17th, okay.
So that's Friday.
Looks like Stalin wanted backed out and he gave a point. So was that the second one? Because I missed it if they did. We're less than 40 seconds to go. 3-1, Broken Arrow.
30 seconds.
All right, less than 25 seconds to go. It's 3-1, Broken Arrow's in the lead. Got hit with another stall warning. Oh no, I guess that was on Broken Arrow.
I guess he's probably saying he wouldn't let him return in to the center. I think in some of those cases like that, you should warn.
Right.
Because this is a little bit different in the rule change this year. If a guy's not trying to circle to come back in, I can see definitely. But if you're a wrestler being aggressive, taking ground, that's on the other guy to work his way back in.
I agree.
And we both started the center. I mean, why are you wrestling on the edge?
Right. All right. Starting to the second period, it was 3-1, and got a quick reversal by Noah Cortez, and he is releasing him. Score now is 5-2.
Cortez is a good-looking young man. He's not a heavy.
Well, I was just looking at both of them. I was going to say neither one of them look like true heavyweights.
Yeah. Cortez is about 215. Both of them are in that same range.
Yeah, they look pretty close to the same size.
Yeah. Cortez is a little shorter, a little bit more compact. A couple little hard snaps
there.
there.
I hear some slaps. I don't
tough
know
hand fighting.
I don't know if that's hand fighting, but
I said head fighting.
Oh.
A couple of shut buys there. About 40 seconds remaining. the second period. 5-2.
All right, less than 20 seconds to go. Score is 5-2. We're in the second period.
Tried to shoot a double. Caught with double underhooks.
He's got to run his feet with that as well. He's going to hit a double like that. He's got to run his feet, you know, kind of almost like a tackle in football.
Yeah, like a freight train double. Just keep your feet moving.
Keep your feet moving. All right, we're starting the third period here. The score is 5-2. Sand Springs chooses down.
Caution green. I guess the ref was warning him about his starting position. Got an ankle, waist ankle ride there. I think he's telling him to get off the ankle. All right, it's a 5-3. It's a 2-point match. So, yeah, if you already have a stall call, you got to watch it. And also, a stall and a takedown could be trouble.
Yes, it could. Look like the action has kind of picked up just a little bit. These guys and the Sand Springs, kid with Mr. Finn Cannon is trying to oppress the action a little bit. Saw a little bit of a hands to the face that wasn't seen by the ref either. But
he has a leg.
Got to finish that.
Oh, stall. He backed straight out.
Now that kind of puts it out of reach. Now he's got to have 2 takedowns to be able to catch up.
Those are some of those calls that are changes.
Definitely a game changer in a match.
Also, there's some of the rule changes for this year as well.
Yes.
For high school.
30 seconds.
Less than 30 seconds to go. Score is 6-3. I don't know what happened. Did you see?
I think it was like a little bit of extra action there.
Looked like get a little chippy at the end of the match. We got 1 point for stalling against Sand Springs.
15 seconds. Sand Springs kid has to get a takedown.
Looked like you're doing a little headbutt action there.
The hands to the face, yeah.
Right. All right, Coach, that wraps things up. The dual score is 47-6. Broken Arrow wins another one. Back in action again against Ponca City.
At Ponca City.
At Ponca City. So we'll see you again. I'm going to say, I think, senior night, isn't it?
Yeah, yes, that is correct. That's going to be on the 31st of this month of January. They Broken Arrow duels Bixby here at Tiger Field House. So once again, we want to thank everyone for tuning in and watching the Broken Arrow Tigers against Sand Springs. Looking forward to seeing you guys in a couple weeks.
See you then, Coach.
All right, thanks.